winds of change in the temple of the heart. Ooh, it's a nice little dreamy evening.
This is our windy show.
Yeah.
Stay rooted.
Oh,
boy, there goes our set list. Oh no.
Get it fun.
Oh.
Oh,
I
Amy.
got it.
All right, and she's back. So it's a little bit of a breeze, but we're calling it the winds of change.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
We could not resist but to come back to you from the temple of the heart and have maybe what could be our last show for the season under here, because happy fall, everybody. And
the equinox.
The light is getting a little less each day, but that's okay because the light is in here and we just let it in, as well as all the joy. So
absolutely. And as fall is remembering what we want to surrender to, what we want to let go of. And it's a time of harvest, and it's a time of color, you know. And so we want to welcome you to the fall. Not of civilization, but just only civilization as we know it.
That's it. And we're okay with that.
Yeah.
We're okay with that.
Because we're ready.
We're ready for the change. We're ready to be the change. We're ready to get our spirits tousled by these winds of change. And so tonight is request night. And this first one was requested by who?
This was requested by 2 people.
Ooh.
And a third chimed in, oh yes. This was requested by Miss Gina Forsythe.
Oh, an extraordinary musician, songwriter.
And Beth McCormick,
Hi, Beth.
our beloved from New Orleans, both of them.
That's true, we met on both of them.
Our sister in Bliss, our sisters in Bliss. Thank you for this request. And Travis said, oh yeah. Been Don't know if I falcon or a storm. I wonder if I is your soul.
Thank you for that request. Thank you, thank you,
Yes.
thank you. It's fun to hear what you guys want to hear, and I know the next song that we're going to do is H.H. Doolittle. And that was a favorite song of a very dear friend of ours who just got his wings and is now circling that ancient tower, our beloved friend John Radigan. In fact, the last time we were here in the Temple of the Heart, we dedicated Be Brave to him. John, as we shared at that time, was just an extraordinary, inspirational photographer who captured nature in ways that are incomparable. And he captured our hearts also. And so we love you, John, and this goes out in honor of you and the request of...
Travis.
Oh, Travis.
Yeah.
Travis, you're 2 for 2. Living by
Radigan.
Yes, I can find peace of mind knowing a friend of mine, Radigan, is living the dream. I think it's so sweet to imagine him. John battled with a very rare form of Parkinson's that has had him immobile for many years now. And I think of him now, I like to dream of him being back in the woods, and he might not be sipping iced tea. He might be throwing back a cold beer. And however it works, John, we raise our glass to you and our hearts, and so grateful to know your sweet soul, and so thankful you're at peace.
He was a true lover of this land, of this earth, and of being in it, and so inspired by it and fed by it. And we are too, and we're so grateful that you're here with us tonight in Way of the Heart Woods. And we hope to gather here with you in person very soon. In the meantime, we will be doing maybe some online retreats from here, and so if you'd like to know more about that, please send us an email, drop us a line.
Or go to wayoftheheartwoods.org and send us an email there, or subscribe, and you can find out about online retreats that we're having and some other things that we have planned.
Yeah.
Our sleeves that we don't have. We have sleeves.
So we need to be able to really feed our spirits right now. It's very, very important, because we're going through so much transformation, rebirth, and it can look pretty, birth is rough, it's violent, it's, there's blood, there's screaming, there's crying, And so when we are giving birth as a society to a new way of being together, it can look really painful at first, but we're rooted in a commitment to make it better for everyone. And there are more of us on this planet who are committed to that than aren't. And we are the majority on this planet. And so I just want to know that I give thanks to all of the prayer warriors and community leaders who are getting justice for Breonna Taylor here in my hometown of Louisville. I'm so grateful to our community coming together in such a peaceful and meaningful way.
Yeah.
Please see Sadiqa Reynolds, the Urban League of Louisville, and please see Attica Scott, our representative right here in Louisville, and Shamika Parrish. There's so many great leaders, so many strong, beautiful black women who are being Breonna Taylor's voice, and it's so inspiring. And so I also, want to call up prayers of nonviolence.
Yes.
And lifting up the police officers in our town that were shot at. No one should be shot at. We are not here for violence.
Right.
And we lift everyone up into a higher light and way of being.
Yes, we do. And for those of you who do not know Louisville, Louisville is an extraordinary city, and I've been thinking more and more what a beautiful vessel to hold this possibility for healing right now. So those of you in Louisville, we know your hearts, we know your spirits, we know that you're able to hold this as a community, as a mighty kindness. We are able to do this.
They're transforming this injustice and this cover-up, because the truth has to come out. Things are already seen that are covered up in this investigation. So the truth needs to come out. But already in real and meaningful ways, as I like to say, there have been 18 substantive changes in our community. No-knock warrants. Her boyfriend, Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, let out of jail, freed and supported. There's been some police reform. We got the first black female police chief. Again, that, black woman leading us into a new way of being together. And so I just want to recognize that that's why Louisville is such a great epicenter, because they're transforming it into action and into connection.
So we do have to see the progress, and we do have to keep marching forward, knowing that it takes that continued movement. I loved seeing this week. I love seeing the churches being a safe harbor for the protesters.
It was the first Unitarian church of Universalist Unitarian Church in Louisville opened their doors to the protesters when curfew hit, and they were
It was
trying
a safe
to,
haven for them.
yeah. So they opened their doors and gave them sanctuary and
Food, drink, and a safe
Mhm.
place. And
But
the
they
police
still-
officers ended up walking away, and everything dispersed.
except some people were arrested, including Attica Scott, a representative, and Shamika, and I believe Attica's daughter perhaps. And they were charged with an offense that they absolutely never would have done. And so there's more to be told about this, but they're lying about them throwing a flare into the main library.
Well, here's
It's like the
here's
last
what
thing
it
they would ever
ultimately
do.
comes down to. Let's be willing to know the truth of what happened,
If
whatever the
everyone is
truth is,
willing to
right?
know the truth,
If we're
right.
willing to know the truth, and the truth should have an opportunity to come out.
Above reproach, the truth is the truth.
The truth is the truth.
And the truth
And
should
so if
set
we're
you
not
free.
afraid of the truth, let's pursue the truth and let's
Everybody
let it
should
come
be able to
out.
agree to that.
Yeah, I agree, do you?
Right, I agree. Like waiting to confirm or even nominate a Supreme Court justice until after the election. Like making sure that we have free and fair and safe elections. Like
Don't be afraid of
Calling
the
up the
truth.
liberty.
Be the truth.
calling up the liberty. This is going up the liberty.
Oh, is
Liberty
it?
Dale, this
All
one's
right,
for you,
girlfriend.
honey. Thank you for your request. Liberty requested this.
How perfect is that?
Liberty requested this. Standing on the mountain, looking out across the lake. We are all finding good things can be right here in our head. In our head. Can be right here in our head. Again, again, again. Peace, death, pleasure of a drink in the night. Leave the Sunday morning message all your life. There's no road that I can't see. Road to go flowing upon me. Trust that road that lead me to the light now, to the right now. Get on the mountain top is where I wanna go on. Leave my trouble down below. Gonna leave my trouble. Gonna leave my trouble. Gonna leave my trouble down below. Oh, I got no kind of trouble on the mountain. That's where I want to go on. Oh, and I just can't rest on the mountain top when there's trouble down here below. Sometimes lots of love can be like a flower. Let it grow. Sometimes love can be like a stream. Let it flow in peace. Sometimes feel around me. There's no peace here for you or me. No justice, no peace. There is peace. There is peace. There is peace here for you and me. There is peace. There is peace. There is peace here for you and me. Free, free, free my people. Let my people go. Free, free my people. Let my people go. No more teardrops. No more teardrops. No more teardrops. No more, no more, no more teardrops. know the sounds of crying I hear. You can hear it down in Lobo, hear it down in Belarus. You can see it in the faces with so little left to do. I do believe I felt it when you said to me what's new. Waiting for the answer. Answer isn't you. The answer isn't. Answer isn't. Answer isn't you.
What you gonna do?
Answer isn't. Answer isn't. Answer isn't you. You. Trouble down here
The answer is in you. It's in you. It's in you. It's in you.
Free my people.
Let
And
my
the answer
people
is
go.
in you, because we need your vote.
Yes, you just can't rest on the mountaintop.
No,
we gotta
man.
come down. We gotta vote.
Come
We gotta
down
get
and
other
vote
people to go.
early, as soon as you can. Get that vote in.
Get the vote out.
Get your booty to the polls.
Get your booty.
It's pretty hilarious. In Atlanta, they have a great voter registration or voting PSA, and I'm not going to tell you what the P stands for, because it is, oh my gosh, some beautiful black sisters who are strippers, and they are stripping in this video. They are working the pole. Oh my gosh, it is magnificent, and it's all about get your booty to the polls.
Get your booty to the poll.
Oh my gosh, you got like voting stickers on their ass and their G-string. Oh my God, it's so funny. You have to check it out. If that don't work, nothing will. That's all I'm going to say. But please, 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 if you never thought about voting, if you don't think it matters, it matters, it matters, it matters so much this year. I can't tell you how important it is.
It does matter. And think about, really, please try to, if you have youth in your life, really, really try to encourage the youth in your life to get out and vote. If there's elderly people in your life or anyone who has a disability that needs help getting out to drop their ballot off or vote in person, there's many ways you can call and phone bank and try to get the vote out that way. There's many things that you can do. Start by checking out and finding out if you are registered to vote, and plan, please, to vote early. And drop your ballot off if possible. Vote in person if you're able to do that, but do it safely. Wear your mask and
Just
socially
vote.
distance. Just vote.
Vote, vote, vote. The deadline for registration in Kentucky is October 5th, so it's coming up real soon. And I think we're going to put a screen up right now that tells you how to check out if you're registered and ways to find out voting information in your area.
All right, we'll be right back. We're so grateful to be with you here in the Temple of the Heart.
We'll come back with something better. Come
Oh,
back with something better.
intent.
ready to vote for something better, right? All we have to do is create it. It's within our grasp. We create this whole thing anyway. Let's create it where it's good for everybody. There's something better for us.
This one goes out to Smokestack Betty.
Yes, it does.
We like to sing, "There's something Betty for you." So Betty.
And let me tell you, what that means is good stuff right there.
It is. If you know
It means
Smokestack Betty.
a pure heart, a true friend for life, a magnificent
Oh,
artist,
a generous giver.
community pillar.
Oh,
That's what it means.
we love you, Smokestack.
One foot on the shore, one in the bowl. Afraid to make a move, will you sink or float? Time to trust, time to choose. You know what you have to do. There is something better for you, yeah. Gonna part with them true. Fairy tale you believe in, not come true. Let go of someone you love the most, hardest thing you've ever do. There is something better for you. Can't believe it, wanna receive it. Something better for you. Hang on, there is something better for you. Guys are lifting, tides shifting. Something better for you. Hang on, there is something better. There is something better. There is something better for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There is something better. There is something better. There is something better for you. Yeah. Hold to the light. Hold to the light. Yeah. Body fell out, the blue caved in. Rug pulled out from where you stay. Fire squad put an end to your means. Now what will you do? There is something better for you. Wounded wing too confused to fly. Turn your trembling heart from the wall. Show it the sky. Turn the page on tragedy. Tell yourself a better story. Yeah. There is something better for you. Can't believe it, wanna receive it. Something better for you. Hang on, there is something better for you. Clouds are lifting, tide is shifting. Something better for you. Hang on, there
believe it.
That's right.
And the truth is, everything is getting better all the time. You got to believe it's getting better, getting better all the time, right? Better, not bitter,
Yes.
right?
Party.
Bitter party of one.
Better party of everyone.
Better, oh,
Better party of everyone. What did I have?
like
A
it.
little critter?
yeah. Like that time that Nick Payne walked up to me and he smiled and then he looked
Oh
kind
my
of off
gosh.
to the side and he goes, oh! And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was so freaked out. I guess there was a whole nest of baby spiders that I had walked into and were on my hat
Ooh, scary.
right there. By my
Were you
face.
afraid?
I was petrified.
And did your heart go?
Kept thinking that.
Because I was thinking, you know, love over fear. That when we fear, our heart goes like that. It contracts. And when we love, our heart expands, you know. That's how you know. To me, that's my ultimate gauge. The way that I know I'm for everyone and with everyone and on the side of goodness is when my heart feels
Love.
expanded and not contracting because I'm trying to protect myself or trying to separate myself or, you know, judging someone. When I'm not in that place and I'm in a place of acceptance and I'm in a place of embrace, then my heart expands, you know, and for me that's the perfect gauge. You know, and you said Nick Payne, and I'm thinking we should do a song that Nick Payne requested.
It's about love.
That's about love.
How about that?
Yeah. So this week was our beloved Bub, we call him Bubby, Nick Payne's 40th birthday. So happy birthday, Nick.
And his birthday wish was exactly what you just said, which is to just stay open,
yes.
right? To be receptive to what needs to flow through. I mean, that's kind of like the one wish, isn't it?
It is.
We always pretty much wish that too, don't we?
If you wish to just be the flow and be open, then if you're open, all that can pour through you. But if you have, you know, if you have a lot of stuff in there, it's got to filter through all that and it gets in the mix. So yes, being open is the ultimate. And this song is called 66 Unfinished Love Songs. And by now this should be like a bajillion unfinished songs, right? Because these love songs keep getting written.
They're never not getting written.
I know.
That's the thing. They're like constant. This is the first love song I ever wrote for my first love. And last. Your eyes are disco sky, the history of romance. Your smiles are my pearls, strung along the bone.
I'm shy.
Your words move like shells, dropping anchor on my soul. Come roll your sleeve beside me, like hello to the never has this heart felt such a thrill of tenderness. Never will these arms hold someone more near than you. Will never let a day pass without a dance to the divine. Join me in simple luxury under the chocolate sky.
the whispered into every part of my thirsty soul. Come open all my doors, feel free to roam. You discovered all of the forgotten islands in me. Seriously gorgeous, silver-footed tell me of hopes, fantasy, and I'll be your belief took a chance, moon dance, fell into a trance, and now it's fairy tale.
Something like that. How sweet. I was showing her my silver-footed sneakers over here.
One of our most romantic nights together, can I tell this?
I have no idea what you're telling me.
Was we were spooning in a rolled up carpet behind a dumpster, and behind in a rolled up carpet behind a dumpster
In Denver.
in a parking lot.
Well, let's explain why. So we were street performing in Boulder, Colorado. We did that for several summers. We've told this story before, right? And we took all the money we had, and we took public transportation.
Was $12.
We've lived like this before on the edge, like we're living now.
Yes.
And always the divine has provided.
Except for this one night in Denver.
And this one night in Denver, well, still we were provided for.
I
because
know,
we
I'm
were
just
protected.
kidding, but it was.
So this is hilarious. So we took all the money we had, right, our $12. We took public transportation to Denver to try to street perform there.
Yeah.
We performed all day long.
Downtown.
And now that we had spent our $12, we now at the end of the day only had $9 in tips, right? And so
Did we have that much?
we had 9, but it wasn't enough to get back. And we
Right.
kept working, and then by then public transportation was shut down. So we realized we were going to have to spend the night on the streets of Denver.
With our instruments and empty pockets.
So we walked and walked and walked to a place where we finally found grass, which is hard to find in a big city, outside of this apartment building. And we got cozy. It was actually kind of nice. Like they had some pretty plush grass.
And we were kind of like in a corner of like a wall and a grate fencing, and
Yeah,
then
we
there was
felt
like a
like we
tree.
were tucked in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody could see
So we had
us.
everything there. We're just starting to doze off. Maybe we've been laying there like, I don't know,
10?
29 minutes.
Was it? Oh, something
I
like
think
that.
it was something like 29 minutes. And all of a sudden the sprinklers came on, started soaking us. So now it's Denver.
And our instruments.
It's cold there at night. Now we're wet and cold and we have no place
Still
to
no
sleep.
place to sleep. So we went to a diner, 24-hour
Did we
diner.
do that first? Okay, before
to
the homeless
warm
shelter?
up. We've got to get some more inside.
Oh,
We had
right.
just enough
That's
money
true.
for either one cup of coffee, or we just get one, and we split it between us.
And we decided, because we wanted to tip the waitress, because tips are great, and so we, yeah. So we sat there, milk and coffee for a couple
We
hours.
could not stay
We
awake.
couldn't stay awake even with the coffee.
We were sitting in that chair, we're just like
And
falling
then we
asleep.
tried to walk to a
We couldn't get out of
homeless shelter. It
Yes.
was full and a little scary because we were the only
And it was
potential
full.
females. And
here. Yeah.
so we decided that's okay.
We won't
And
sleep there.
we ended up in a parking garage, and all of a
It was
sudden
like
we
the
could
second-
hear security, remember? We could kind of hear
So I
like,
can't believe you were like, there's a dumpster. Let's sleep there. That's
well,
how
because
desperate
we
we
saw
were.
a carpet behind it. So we
Ugh.
heard security,
Which is
so
even more inviting.
we rolled ourselves up in the carpet and slept behind the dumpster.
Ugh.
And security never found us because they were walking around trying to find, they saw on the camera and we just disappeared into that carpet.
They still talk about that incident to this day.
Do you
They
think
created-
so? What
yeah.
happened to those
They-
girls? They just got beamed up?
Well, they said that there was a porthole in that garage. It was like to another dimension.
Yeah, it was into the shag. We went into the shag.
We've done that a couple of
We
times.
didn't get fleas.
Yeah.
We stayed warm.
Ugh.
And in the morning, we got up early and made enough money to make it back to
Oh my
Boulder.
God, and we never went to Denver again. I know, Denver's a lovely place.
Yes. But
You know
speaking
what?
of tips, thank you
Yes.
guys so much for your tips. We're getting ready to take a
Yes.
spring. I guess apparently
I
every
think
week,
that's like our peewee word. Like every time she says spring, everyone should just bust out laughing.
jump up and down. Maybe you should bounce. All right, a screen break here in a second. We want to thank you for your tips so much. We really are without our work. We've had a couple of big things come up. Some home repairs we're trying to patch up for now, and insurance and things like that. So every little bit helps. We're trying to make it through, and we're really productive on the other side of things, trying to find out how we can make a living and reinvent ourselves in these times and be here for you and others. And one big thing that you can do, I know not everybody can tip, but if you could invite friends to join us here on Sunday nights or share our music with them, or introduce them to us, anybody that you think would enjoy what we have to share, that is super helpful.
We do actually have a couple of spots available still for a holiday song. If you'd like for us
Yes.
to write a song for someone that you love, or someone who has passed,
Yeah.
or a family, or a beloved, animal family, we've done that. And
In
it's
fact, at the end of tonight's show, after we tell you we love you, we're going to put up a sampler of some commissioned songs we've done. So maybe just leave it on in the background, go ahead and do whatever you're going to do, but take a little listen to what we've written for and with other people for their beloveds, and it's a wonderful way to just memorialize someone, and it's the gift that keeps giving,
Oh,
and
it's-
we love doing it so much.
It's so special. It's really, yeah.
We're going to come back with one more song and just take a quick screen break, and we'll be right back.
Spring!
All right, so tonight has been request night.
Yes, and this next song was requested by Jean. Thank you so much for this request. And we got one more song for you tonight. Thank you so much for being with us. We love you so much. We really do. And we're so excited to be creating this beautiful rebirth of this world with you. And just remember to savor all the beautiful little things in your life. Give gratitude. And also make sure that you do things that really, really feed your soul.
Well, think about it this way. This song is called Life is Sweet. You know what it's like when you put something in your mouth that's bitter, you know, then you don't do that again because you're like, that is terrible. Or someone's like, this is awful, taste it. You don't take that from them. You're like, well, why would I take that or smell that because you just reacted that way, right? But when you taste the sweetness, then you crave that again.
Mm-hmm.
So
it keeps you coming back for more.
It does. So, you know, remember what makes you feel the sweetness in life and do more of that.
Paint a picture, read a book.
So, and
open up your window.
For me, one of those things is Sundays with Bliss and being with those precious people right there. It makes life sweeter. Thank you for being here. Thank you for this request. And
days he rode along.
tone with us? Ready? Just hit a note. We can hear you. Woo!
Yeah.
Harmonic convergence for us all. And we send prayers of love and healing for everyone on this planet, for all the animals and all the life on this planet. We pray for all the souls who have left this planet in body, over 200,000 who have passed from COVID, and all of their families. May we take the reins and get this virus under control. May people please wear masks and be conscious of the spread and the intensity and the veracity of this virus. May we understand and connect with our hearts to see how to heal the pandemic of racism in this country, and of fear and of division. And may we bless this earth. Spirit, please let us get in balance with this earth so there are not these horrific wildfires and hurricanes and droughts and battles over resources. Spirit, please bless us and help us get into a harmonic convergence with ourselves, starting right there, emanating out. May it be so, may it be so, may it be so.
May it be done in beauty. You are beauty. You are the sweetness. Can't wait to be with you again. You are so, so loved. And thank you for joining us here in the Temple of the Heart and Way of the Heart Woods. We're going to leave you with just the winds of change blowing and possibility in the air. And so, until next time, we love you.
Anchor in, anchor in, anchor in love.
Soar above it all, where hearts have earned their wings. Fly with me, we're left above the clouds in a sanctuary of you and me. The most fertile lands are the ones built by the fires of volcanoes, sacred alchemy of this love's rich and rooted garden. I am yours and you are mine, my forever. You when my arms feel empty and I want someone to hold, I turn to you. When my shoulders are carrying a heavy burden, I turn to you. When my heart aches from all my trials, I turn to you. When my soul is longing for connection, I turn to you. Always turn to you. Say it with me now. I love you. I love you. I love you. Until then and when I return, I'll give my touch to your skin, leaving sense memories while I'm gone. I'll confuse your morning sparrows with nightingales. I'll break all the clocks in your home for no reason or rhyme except for the hope they'll spill out more time. I'll leave my heart in your hands. If you say my name to the stars, I'll look up as jet streams and birds cross the sky, and you'll summon me back again and again and again. Nestle on my shoulder once more. Oh, how I miss your face when I open the door. Where do I put this love that's yours? Only yours, only yours. Jasmine, may you live always in the sunshine. My heart is cracked wide open. I'm so lucky to have known the love of your sweet soul, Jazzy P. As our sacred serenade unfolds, music that we hear is more than music. Bread we break is more than bread. Home is not unstoppable. We'll weather 1,000 changes, foolhardy, unstoppable. Sometimes more than we can bear, foolhardy, unstoppable. In this moment, after all, from the start.